I don't remember cooking it, but someone had to eat, right? The spoon trembled in my hand, red liquid dripping onto the table. A candle flickered beside me, throwing long shadows across the wall. For a second, I thought the shadows were moving, breathing with me. Then thunder shook the world outside, and everything went dark. It had started hours earlier, on the coldest night of the year. The rain came sideways, slicing through the streets like needles. I had nowhere left to go, no shelter, no warmth, no food for 3 days. The city doesn't care about the forgotten ones. You disappear between its lights, and nobody even looks up. I was ready to give up when I saw it. A house at the edge of the old highway. It looked empty, its roof sagging, windows shattered. But the front door was cracked open, and through the rain, I swore I saw a faint glow inside. Curiosity or hunger, maybe both, pushed me forward. The door moaned when I stepped in. The smell of rot hit me first, then dust, then silence. My shoes left wet prints on the wooden floor. The wind whispered through broken panes like a tired sigh. I told myself I'd only stay long enough to dry off. But then I saw the kitchen. On the table sat a meal, fresh, steam curling in the candlelight. Bread, soup, something that looked like meat. My throat tightened. I couldn't remember the last time I'd smelled real food. Every sensible part of me screamed that it was wrong. Nobody cooked here. Nobody lived here. But hunger is louder than fear. I sat down. My hand shook as I lifted the spoon. The first taste was pure heaven warm, salty, comforting. I closed my eyes and felt tears mixed with the rain still dripping from my hair. For a moment, I almost believed I was home again. Then I heard it. A floorboard behind me. Slow, careful. Someone walking. I froze, spoon halfway to my mouth. I turned, but there was nothing, only shadows stretching down the hallway. Maybe the house was settling, I told myself. Maybe the wind. Anything but footsteps. I ate again, faster this time, desperate. Each swallow felt heavier, like swallowing guilt. The candlelight dimmed, and I caught my reflection in the window me. And behind me, another shape, pale, still watching. When I spun around, the room was empty. The air felt colder now, thick, hard to breathe. I looked back at the plate. It was empty. I didn't remember finishing. My stomach hurt, twisting, but not from fullness, from something else. Then, beneath the hum of rain, came a sound, a fork scraping against a plate. From below the floor, there was a basement door in the hallway I hadn't noticed before. A faint light leaked from the cracks, moving as if someone was eating down there. I told myself to leave, but the pain in my gut pulled me forward like a hook. The steps groaned under my weight as I descended. The deeper I went, the warmer it felt. The smell changed from dust to something sweet, then sickly, like meat left too long in the sun. My candle shook, throwing glimpses of the basement. Rotted furniture, broken jars, stains on the walls that looked too dark to be rust. Then I saw it a table, small and round, set for two. 2 bowls, one empty, the other half-eaten, steam still rising. Across from it sat a figure, thin as bone, skin gray and tight. Head tilted slightly toward me, as if waiting. I couldn't move. My throat locked, but the whisper that came out of that thing wasn't from its mouth. It was inside my skull. Set. I sat. I don't know why. Maybe I never stopped being hungry. Maybe I just wanted someone to look at me. The spoon lifted itself. Or maybe I lifted it I. Don't remember anymore. I tasted the soup again, and it was colder now, thicker, metallic. The thing across the table smiled, and the candle went out. Darkness swallowed everything. I heard laughter, soft at first, then growing until it filled every inch of air. I dropped the spoon, heard it hit the floor, but the sound didn't stop. Something was crawling along the walls, dragging its nails, circling closer. I tried to run, but the floor felt soft beneath me, like mud or flesh. When the lightning flashed through the basement window, I saw dozens of eyes staring from the corners, wide and starved. They whispered the same word over and over, chewing it between breaths. Hungry, I screamed, or thought I did, but the noise came out wet, muffled. My vision blurred. My stomach twisted again, this time with pain, so sharp I fell to my knees. The world spun, then went silent, they say. The police found the house days later. A neighbor had reported lights flickering at night. When they broke in, they found only a single table in the basement, 2 chairs, and a bowl filled with something red. No body, no footprints. Just a spoon resting neatly beside the plate, as if waiting for another guest. The report said no one had lived there for more than 20 years. The owner vanished during a storm, almost exactly like the one that night. They called it coincidence. I know better, because sometimes when the rain hits the streets and thunder shakes the windows, I swear I can still smell that soup. And if I listen closely enough, I can hear a voice whisper through the wind, soft, patient, and starving. Are you hungry?